Today I am making my dream come true. Those countless videos of me going on YouTube and looking up GTR exhaust sounds. We are finally making it happen.
And massive thanks to Fi Exhaust for helping us with the GTR build. For those new viewers, welcome to the channel. My name is B Distinct. Started here on YouTube with absolutely nothing fresh. Bought a G35. We got a Nissan Z now. And of course, we bought our dream car, the Nissan GTR. And today our dream is coming true because we are installing a full exhaust on this GTR. I'm talking downpipes, the new mid pipe, catback, and this thing is gonna be a first time for me because for the first time ever, I am installing a VALVETRONIC exhaust on the GTR, which means we can quiet it down or make it louder with the touch of a button from Fi Exhaust, man. Fi Exhaust makes a freaking banger exhaust for the GTR, and today we got our hands on it and we're gonna go ahead and install it. And if you own a GTR and like the exhaust by the end of this video, I put a link down below in the description, but Fi Exhaust is actually having a sale right now on this race version GTR VALVETRONIC exhaust, where you can receive, depending on the tip color, you can receive anywhere from 4 to 10% off discount for the exhaust. But without further ado, let's begin this install.
I do have one problem though. I'm trying to do the unboxing out there, but okay, let's figure it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lucky for you, this thing is almost unboxed. Got to take out each individual part. Is that they send me some merch, and this thing is freaking legit. It has a dog tag, everything, and the quality feels insane. Is Fi Exhaust an exhaust company or a clothing company? Because this thing is sick. These are the Fi Exhaust downpipes, catless downpipes.
Here it is, the full Fi Exhaust uncovered. Man, this thing is wicked, bro. Look at the Fi Exhaust, bro. Super shiny. We got the 2 mufflers, 2 valves. Looks absolutely beautiful, man. And we got the single pipe right here. We got the mid pipe. We got the 2 down pipes that I'm not too excited to find out how they get installed, but it's gonna have to get done. Man, this thing is nice, and this is all going on the Nissan GTR, bro. I'm so happy, bro. This thing's about to sound sick as fuck.
So now we're pretty much gotta uncover this whole carbon fiber under tray, and that's pretty much what we're gonna do right now. So look at these Johnnies right here, were rusted. I'm gonna have to like scrape these real quick. And look, these bolts broke off. You still have the top of the bolt. Oh my god, I got that. And then on the other side too, we got one over here. We gotta clean that real quick. All right guys, we have 2 tips out. And I think this is a great summary of what's been happening this whole thing. This is a clamp right here, and this is the bolt, and this thing just literally snapped. So good thing we have new clamps, new bolts, but everything, just the under panel itself had a bunch of these rusted bolts that I'm gonna go ahead and replace. Some of them snapped, so I had to drill them out. I actually still have one that I have to drill out, but this thing has been a nightmare so far. I don't know what they've been doing. This car comes from Arkansas, so I don't know if they've had a lot of rain over there, but we did it. Here's a little 5-hour update. We were able to remove the catback exhaust. That was fairly easy, although we did struggle a bit because we had those rusted bolts. We drilled them out, so we got some new hardware. We were able to get past through all of that. Now we need to remove the downpipes of the GTR. I thought I would be able to do it. You know, I was excited to take upon the challenge. I gave up, guys. I honestly gave up. This job is insanely hard. I have no idea how I'm gonna remove it. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this video for you guys, but I'm already deep into this and I'm sure I'll probably figure it out. But as of right now, I have given up. I don't know what to do and I'm gonna take a breather and see how I'm gonna tackle this.
GTR 1, be distinct 0, man. This is hard.
Okay guys, it's the same day. Unfortunately, we could not remove the GTR downpipes. They are insanely hard. This is the first install where I officially call it quits. So we will be taking the GTR over to Sac City Auto Parts and they will be helping us out. They have a lift and everything. So they'll be helping us out remove these downpipes. They are killer, man. All right, brothers, it is the next day and after a deep sleep, my eye feels a lot better. It got irritated from the install yesterday. This is what we're gonna do today.
Today, we will go ahead and install the mid pipe and the VALVETRONIC exhaust. We won't install any vacuum lines quite yet. We're gonna run it like that. And then we're gonna drive it over to Sac City Auto Parts, have them install us the Fi exhaust downpipes. And then after that, we will go ahead and return back home and do the rest of the install, which is all the vacuum lines, the remote control, tuning, and all that stuff. Without further ado, let's go ahead and install the mid pipe. We're gonna get a pretty much an Fi exhaust with catted downpipes, the stock OEM downpipes. We'll get a sound clip of that.
All right guys, we got the mid pipe on finally. The heat shield was in the way. We went ahead and hammered it down. We were able to clear the bolt, so that's good. Now we just need to put the other pipe here that goes straight to the back into the VALVETRONIC exhaust, and we should be set to drive it to Sac City Auto Parts and install the downpipes. Oh my god. My camera died, but I'm pretty much getting ready to just put the Fi exhaust tips on. We're gonna go ahead and wipe it down, and then we're heading straight to Sac City Auto Parts so that we can go ahead and get those freaking downpipes off. Okay, now we pretty much have to adjust the tips because they're obviously super off. I was thinking I'm have them a little bit more out. I like it like this, kind of like this, you know, a little bit out. I think that's like a perfect. I don't know if they're supposed to be like equal or staggered. I'm pretty sure they're staggered because yeah, this is coming out already too much. This is the code startup on a catback exhaust. I'm not sure if it's open or closed valve, so we're about to find out, but this is the Fi exhaust system with stock cats. Let's get it. Not too shabby. Without further ado, see you guys at Sac City Auto Parts. Made it to Sac City Auto Parts. They're gonna help us pretty much remove the stock downpipes out of the GTR. I was stuck in the car about 3-4 hours and I could not figure it out. So instead of stripping the bolts, we're just gonna get some help, man, because this thing was a bitch. Take him off?
Yeah, I came off.
Oh shit. Took him off.
Up.
Fucking shit. There you go, 1 bolt, 9 to go. So there you can see 3 bolts from the left side, and he just took 1 off there, and there's 3 on that side, and there's 2 more we can't see, which are on the top. So I'm not sure how to even remove that one. But so right now, what do you have? Just an extension and a swivel?
Yeah, I need a longer extension, but it's a...
Yeah, I was trying to do it with the long socket, but this shit wouldn't fit, so... What's up, Shelby? Oh, shit. My hands are dirty, bro.
Good. Welcome to the club. Might actually clean it now.
Thank you, bro. This job is not for the weak, bro. I'm telling you. Damn. Shelby's buff as fuck.
Wrong boy.
I need a bench press 2 plates minimum to break that shit loose.
Dude, it's weird because I can't lift weights to save my life. But then I'll get bolts that are like completely rusted off, and I don't understand. how I do it.
You have fucking, I don't know.
Can you get it on the nut or no?
Do that?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Got it all smoking.
You see the thread all out of it right here?
Yeah.
These things have been off before.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. This thing had an exhaust from AMS.
Oh, really?
And then they put the stock one back on.
We might even be able to save that stud. It stripped the end of it a little, but it stripped it far enough out to where I think if we run a tap on there, or a die.
Should I try to pull it out with the e-torque or no?
No.
It's hitting that shit backwards. You hitting that shit backwards? Shit.
You want me to go down and see if something...
Alright, take it off there.
You don't think it'll take it off?
Right there.
Because if we take the wobbly off and just do a 3/8 extension,
Try.
and then try that with a 5/0.
I was not taking that off. I was not. Alright guys, we got the left side possibly out. There you go, baby. Damn, that bitch was hard. I was not taking that shit out of my house. Look at that. That's where all the 5 bolts are at. And that's a little turbo thing. Shit. Bro, that thing was gnarly. Bro, I did not even have the right tools either. He has some nasty angle swivel socket shit. I did not have that. Fuck. Last guy stripped the bolts. So Shelby's unstripping it. Oh, was that it?
You tell me.
Oh, how are you grabbing it? Isn't it hot?
It's a little warm.
Oh shit. Man's thermal. So I was reading, some people said you have to remove, I got like a bunch of DMs saying you have to remove this front drive shaft. Is that are we gonna prove them wrong? Or is that looking like it? Oh, he's doing the impossible. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit, he's getting closer, but still not nutty. There you go.
Give me the...
Oh, he got it. Oh, let's go. Holy shit, bro.
I didn't even break drive 2 sensor or nothing.
Damn.
Dude, the stud is cherry.
Is it?
How? Just still get
There's
a tap.
no way that stud is good.
Bro, check it out.
I'll
Look.
run them all.
All the studs are fine.
What the fuck? They're just
There's,
rusted?
Yeah,
Over it?
we're gonna run a tap through it. The only one that is kind of weird, go over here.
This one, no?
That one.
Yeah.
That one, but we can save that. It's nothing dangerous. But we can see that the flat part of the studs are still all the way in the turbos.
Yeah.
So now we just clean them up, put the new ones on, and then.
Are those fucking studs attached to the turbos?
So see how it has a star at the front of the stud?
Right.
That means you're supposed to be able to remove them, but I think since this has had so many heat cycles on it and different nuts and have been on it a few times, these are like seized on there. With the amount of torque that we were putting on there, those should have came out. They're these. So I mean, it's not dangerous because none of them broke, but yeah.
The fact that I even consider taking them off myself is an insult, because this thing is insane, bro. All right, so this is out and this is the new one here. So it's a lot skinnier. It doesn't have all that shielding, so installation should be somewhat of a breeze compared to this one. Fi exhaust catless downpipe and the OEM stock cat. So as you guys saw, some of the threads inside that hold the stock downpipe, a couple of them got stripped, and I think it's to the prior person who installed the stock downpipes, kind of messed it up a little bit. But now they have a pretty badass kit here. I don't even know where this is from, but they're pretty much going to re-thread the bolts and make sure that it's fine. We are going in with a new downpipe. Hopefully we have a lot more space. And he didn't have to remove the drive shaft, for those wondering. Would you say you have more space?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I was gonna start off this video trying to teach you guys how to remove a downpipe. Fuck no, bro, that shit took a U-turn. Should be pretty straightforward.
And welcome back to day 3 of finishing the Fi exhaust install on the GTR. Pretty much the last step is left, which is all the wiring. The entire exhaust is installed in the GTR, the downpipes, everything is intact. Now we just gotta figure out how to make this thing work so that we can go ahead and use the valve system. Check out the control. That is freaking sick.
We got that GTR electronic master technician. Help me out.
Hey, tell me where the wires are. Show me where the wires are. Check it out.
Let's see.
Bro, in 1 hour.
Damn, where the fuck is the wire? Damn, man's a master technician. Sheesh. Thank you very much. Fist me. Nice. We have officially finished the Fi exhaust install 100%. It took us 3 days. It took us 3 different people to help us. And today, let me show you what we've done. Okay, so in this video, I'm pretty much gonna show you the wiring aspect of the exhaust, like the vacuum lines and the power lines, where I ran them through, because when I was doing the install, I was having difficulty, like just understanding it. They give you this diagram right here, and it shows you a pretty good picture of where things go and connected, but doesn't tell you exactly where. So I was having difficulty. My friend came over and he actually helped me a lot. So let me show you what I did. So first thing you wanna do is from the engine vacuum to the one-way valve. So I can show you that right here. This is where we started first. You want a vacuum source to open the valves closed and open. So this hose right here, this is an OEM hose that goes to the manifold. This is usually one piece connected to this hose right here. So we pretty much took that off. We put a T. So then you cut a small little hose. They give you a lot of vacuum hose. So you tee it off. You put a small hose from the T to the OEM vacuum right there. And then you're going to tee it off to the one-way valve into the other hose where it was the OEM engine hose right there. And then the other side of the T, this is the freaking long vacuum hose that's gonna lead to the back of your car where the exhaust is, okay? So this leads to the OEM manifold. This is to the OEM hose that was attached to the manifold right here with the one-way valve. And then this pretty much, we tucked it in through here, pass it in through here, zip tied it through here, goes all the way around. Let me show you, hang on with me. Goes all the way around through the battery, right? You can see the hose lines right there, down there, all the way. We put it through a small hole right there. Check that out. Small hole right there, which leads to the bottom behind this fender liner right here. So once you pass it through there, you're gonna have to take off the wheel, unpop the fender liner, and you'll have access to it. Now that goes all the way down here, and you can see that here is the hose line right here. You just pull it through here and you zip tie it. From here, I zip tied it to the freaking fuel lines, and that pretty much goes all the way down. You can see how neatly zip tied it is. And you just take it all the way back like there. So once you cross it through the fuel lines, you'll come out through here, through the top. And then from here, you're gonna connect it to that solenoid valve right there. And then from the solenoid valve, from that T over there, you're gonna lead to one valve right here. And then to the other valve right there. And then it's gonna tee off, and then it's gonna go to that solenoid right there. And that's pretty much the vacuum line aspect of it. Then the power lines is next. Now you have that sensor that connects to the freaking solenoid valve, which is this blue tap right here. Those wires you're gonna have to run through right there. We ran it through here, freaking ran it all the way through there. And they give you a lot of extension so you can run the power lines a pretty lengthy way. So you run it through. This is where by the driver's side, on top of the exhaust, you can see that we ran it. I can't really see it here because we had the car jacked up, but you can see that it goes all the way up there. But pretty much when you go all the way up there, you'll have a rubber grommet. You'll have a rubber grommet right here behind the bumper. And once you remove that harness grommet, that'll lead you to behind the trunk. You have to take off the fender, the little lining, carpet lining from the side of the trunk right here, and take off the clips, take off the liner, and you'll be able to have access to that harness or that rubber. So you'll transfer it from the bumper to inside the trunk
through the inside. This, now we're talking about the power lines. No more vacuum lines. This is all power lines. The blue and black wire. Okay, so that's gonna go through the back of the seat, through the rear seat, through the bottom, through the trim panel right here, just normal wire tucking, and then all of that stuff is gonna go here. Okay, now this one, that's gonna lead through here. This is where the power line, I don't know what fuse that is, so you're gonna have to find a good ACC source for your power line, the red one. And that one looks like it has to be ignition. I think it's the ignition. So an ignition is an ACC source. And I don't know where he put the box. I had my friend do all the electronics, but he pretty much shoved the box somewhere in there, and he did such a good job. Oh, there's the box. Look, there's the box. You guys see that chrome thing at the bottom? That's the VALVETRONIC exhaust box. That's where he put it. And from there, that's where you pretty much, you connect your power line, the red one, the ground, which is the brown one, and then the black and blue ones all go to the back over there to that solenoid valve. And then you'll have the last plug, which is the OBD port. You only have it if you opted in for the upgrade of the control, but you pretty much pull it out, put it here, and then with the app, it'll be able to read the RPMs, and you'll be able to do like auto features and turn it off with your phone on and off. So we're actually about to do that right now. We're driving to my friend's house, and we're gonna program all of that. So it should be fun, and we're gonna hear this for the very first time right now. So that's exciting. So let's go do it. After 3 days, we are officially done. The Fi exhaust downpipes and the full Fi exhaust race VALVETRONIC exhaust is officially installed on the GTR. All the wires, all the electronics, everything. Man, that was torture, but it was worth it. Now this is the funnest part, hearing the exhaust. We're gonna do some revs, close and open, some flybys, close and open. You guys let me know how it sounds. Let's get it started. Now I want to show you guys how you guys can actually control turning off and on and some of the features of the Fi exhaust. So method one you can do is upgrade to this beautiful sleek Fi exhaust button. You simply close right here or open right there, which is super convenient. Look at that, super nice. We got closed, and then we got open. If you want to be super fancy as well, you can also upgrade to the Fi exhaust app. We have an OBD2 cable that connects to the Fi exhaust box, and it connects straight to your OBD2 reader to read the RPM. And once you wire that in, you can do a lot of cool stuff. So you could do race, which is on, or you can do street, which is closed. But what you can also do is do auto feature, and you can switch the settings. So RPMs, under 3,000 RPMs, it will be closed. Once you reach above 3,000 RPMs, it'll automatically open. Of course, you can adjust the RPMs to whatever RPM you want. And same with speed. Under 80 miles per hour, it'll be closed. Anything above 80 miles per hour, the valves will open. And you can also do it with turbo boost. So once you go back, you go to the auto feature, you can select what you want, the speed, the RPMs, or the turbo boost. But say you want RPMs, we want it at 2,000. Let's test this out. If anything under 3,000, this thing will be closed. Check that out. So that's closed. But once we rev it above 3,000, it's gonna open. Check this out. And you can see it in the app go on and off. So that auto feature is kind of what sold me, and it's pretty convenient. It's pretty cool, especially if you're daily driving, you know, you're nice and quiet, driving around the streets and stuff. And then when you're, you know, doing other activities and you're pushing the car, it'll open up no problem automatically. But yeah, let's head back home and give our final thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is effectively over. This video was long. It was the longest video it took me to take, but it was well worth it. The GTR now sounds amazing. But to all my GTR owners, make sure to check out Fi Exhaust. Besides the race version, they have an ultimate power version and a super sport version for the GTR. So make sure to check that out. But I will catch you guys on the next video when we are back tuning the GTR once and for good. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.